Hello best friend and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. You guys, you loved my blind items. So we have another blind item. And it looks like there is somebody that, well, a lot of people believe this is the person I'm going to tell you in a second. So this is not a good blind item, you guys. This is like a very horrific blind item in the sense of it's just like Hollywood is so freaking nasty, you guys. Listen, you only see like these celebrities' smiles and stuff, but deep down inside, girl, oh, there's a lot of horror stories, honey. And this is one of them. So listen. The blind item states as, oh, by the way, whenever it's blind item, you guys, I always have to say, take this with a grain of salt, okay? This is all alleged, of course. I obviously, this is just a blind item from Crazy Days, crazydaysandnights.net. And we'll see it. And then people are kind of talking about this on TikTok and Twitter. So let's read the blind item and then we can talk. So it says, this foreign-born A-list singer is scared of his own shadow since becoming famous. He has become abysmal. No one likes being around him, so he throws money at people for drinks and parties so they will hang out with him. He throws money at people for gifts so they will show up at parties. When he is around his friends, he is known for finding some weak person and then destroying them. Destroying them through words and actions. Often he hits them and slaps them and abuses them in front of others. He especially enjoys if they don't speak English as their first language. Sometimes these victims fight back, and then the singer has his bodyguards step in and threaten to beat the victim and remove them from the event. Says, I'm not sure there's more offer celebrity in existence right now. So this is a blind item from Crazy Days and Nights from July 10th, okay? So I was digging around and I saw a couple videos on TikTok. And these people are believing that this is Sam Smith, allegedly, okay? Now listen, the only thing that I do have to say about this is that Sam Smith pronouns are they and them. So I'm not sure if this blind item would say they, them to make it, if they done they, them, it would have made it a little more obvious, or they just didn't feel like using their, Sam Smith's pronouns. So let's talk about this. Obviously, there's no proof, but there's some people on TikTok who say that they have close connections to Sam Smith and believe that this is about them. Now listen, I do have to say one thing about celebrities. Celebrities are great poker faces. You just never know what they're about, who they really are behind closed doors. Now, Sam Smith unfortunately has a little bit of a reputation of not being the nicest to fans. There's a couple of fans that have come forward saying that they've tried to talk to them.
Sam Smith! Sam Smith, I love you. Come on.
Shut the fuck up, you bum bitch.
Hey.
Take your video off.
What the fuck? Who's
Take
this
it off.
guy?
Take it off.
What the actual fuck? I just went to say hi. What the fuck?
I just recognize Sam Smith. He's over here.
So lately, Sam Smith has definitely been in a lot of not the greatest publications. Sam Smith has definitely been accused of over-sexualizing their concerts, being inappropriate, not kid friendly. But Sam Smith, I mean, if you watch any of their videos, I don't know how the first thought is, oh my God, let's take little Shirley and little Mike to Sam Smith's show. It's gonna be such an amazing show. You know, this is not Kids Bop, boo. You know what I mean? And, you know, we've talked about Sam Smith and their change, you know. They used to be, you know, the romantic type wedding singer, and now, you know, they're expressing their sexuality, they're expressing these things. Now, the only thing that I don't mind the whole, you know, express yourself, boo, you know, show the skin, show this, show that. Like, I just feel like it's, you know, it's our bodies. Nobody should be telling us what to do with it. The only thing I'm just not, like, like, it's not for me is the whole, like, obsession with, the D, you know, not God, but, you know, the enemy. You know, I don't like to say the name here in my home, but that's like the only thing, just because of my religious, you know, you know, my the way I am, you know, I don't mess with that, you know, which is okay. It doesn't mean that, you know, they're doing something bad. It doesn't mean that I'm on a high horse. I choose not to follow that. But I don't see a problem with Sam Smith expressing themselves. And I feel like the bad rep is that people, what I believe is that they assume that there's something wrong with Sam Smith because of this drastic change. I just feel like Sam Smith started off in a record company that, you know, was maybe forcing them to be a certain way. And now, you know, they said, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be me, you know? And you know what? They've all done it. Madonna, you know, Prince, like all of the greats have had their sexual moment. You know, Britney Spears was literally on a bed with a guy in bra and panties. I mean, I feel Lil Nas is like super over sexualized, and I just feel like with Sam Smith, and this is just my opinion, I feel like they criticize him a lot more because of their body. And I'm just being very honest. I've seen so many fat shaming comments, so many horrible comments about them that honestly just, it sickens me. But going back to this blind item, I feel in my heart that this is not about Sam Smith. I understand why the internet might assume it's about Sam Smith, but I really do feel that they would have used the right pronouns. You know what I mean? Because I really do feel like in 2023, we should be using, you know, people's pronouns. And you know, especially if you're writing about celebrities, you know, I feel that way. But like I said in the beginning, maybe they chose not to put the right pronouns in case it got a little too obvious. Like, I'm not sure. But I like to hopefully believe this is not about Sam Smith or about any other celebrity, because this is a horrible blind item. But you know what, you guys? I do believe that Hollywood does change people. I believe that when you have so many yes people around you and you get your way in everything, you feel you and I'm not talking about Sam Smith, but in general, I feel like you think you're invincible and you're untouchable, and that, you know, you are the shit. You know, I've been around, you know, some celebrities who you cannot have a conversation with them. Like, you literally cannot. Like, there's no conversation to be had, because it's like you're talking, they're not listening. You know, they're just kind of waiting to interrupt you to keep talking about them. They become up their own asses so much. Their egos are so out of this world that it just becomes so unbearably horrible to have any type of communication or relationship with them. So, you know, part of me, you know, I don't know if this is about Sam. I mean, a lot of fans have come forward to talk about their not great experiences with Sam, attitude changes, you know, this and that, but I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you. Who do you guys think it's about? The name associated with this blind item is Sam Smith. I'm not saying it is, but this is what a couple of people are saying, that it's about Sam Smith allegedly. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And you know what, you guys, I feel like if sometimes maybe these type of like shocking things might help open your eyes. So whoever this is about, hopefully they're gonna read this and be like, oh girl, we need to change. Like this is not good, you know, because we've seen so many celebrities fall real quick. You know what I mean? Like they think they're invincible, but one bad move and they're done. And also, like, I've seen on Twitter lastly of people saying, you know, this is not a kid's show. I don't think Sam is promoting this as a kid's show. I think that they're making it perfectly clear that they're adult content. And I think that people need to like let Sam Smith express themselves the way that they want to in the moment. I feel like we all go through our phases, you know what I mean? And I think that we should all be able to do what we need to do. And I feel like a parent should know better than to take, I mean, I'm sorry, but if I had children, and even if they liked Sam Smith, I wouldn't take them to a concert after seeing their new era. You know what I mean? If their era was sitting on a piano or on a microphone, but Sam Smith is wearing a freaking girdle, some panties, and fucking twerking on dancers. That's a show for me. That's not a show for my children. So parents need to be a little bit more wiser and be like, girl, this is not a show for my children. You know what I mean? They get picked on because they're gay, and they don't fit the perfect body mold that Hollywood wants to throw down our throats. That's what I think. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.